Hey everyone, it's P25 Hailfire. It's been a long time coming, but I was finally able to record my first ever live commentary game. I am so excited to share this with you guys. I am definitely planning on doing more of these in the future, so I hope you all enjoy. Hi everyone, this is P25 Hailfire. Thanks for stopping by for my very first ever live commentary video. I am so excited that I finally have the ability to do this and to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. Now the new Beacon Rush mode is out and I'm really excited about it. I've played a few games on it already and I'm really liking it, but today I'm going to stick with the normal domination mode. I'm going to do a Beacon Rush game in the future, but for right now I'm going to stick with the classic. One thing I really like about this new wait menu, the loading menu, is that it has the average waiting time, so you kind of have an idea of how long to expect. So it said average is 11 seconds, so maybe the internet's not as good here, or it's just kind of randomizing. But it's nice that they show you an average. I really like that, so you kind of get an idea. And wow, this is taking quite a while actually. So looks like we are well above average here, 32 seconds. But we're in a game, and that's all that matters. So we're here on Dead City. I think I'm going to start with the Galahad because that just seems to work really well for me. I'm really liking this new battle AI. I didn't like it as much in the test server because I guess it still had some glitches they were working on, but now they've finally gotten it worked out and it works really, really well. A lot better than I expected it would. I'm really liking it. I think the biggest problems were the lock-on button and the special ability button, and now they work perfectly, so no problem at all here. Oh, now that's one thing you really have to look out for are these newly buffed rhinos. Now they have a lot more speed than they did before, and they are seriously dangerous. So I think I'll pick on this griffin over here. He has Orkins, so as long as I stay out of 300 meters, I can hit him, but I have to stay within 350 if I want to hit him, I'm sorry. Alright, this rhino is still here. I think he has Turans and no, he has something else. I think that he has Miatas. Oh boy. That was not at all what I expected. What's he? Oh, Orkins and Magnums. Okay, I read that wrong. I'm going to switch to the Punisher Griffin. And this is a pretty dangerous situation here. We are down to one beacon. We are going to have to move fast if we want to take this back. We've got people all over on that side. Let's see if we can sneak down the side. We only have one person going this way. So let's see if we can grab this beacon and make it. Oh, we have another one, so let's make it 3 for us. So these aphids now are a lot stronger. Yes, one thing I think was really interesting is just all the changes they've made in this last update. I mean, everything is different. Things that weren't as strong before are like insanely strong now, and it's just really cool. You're basically having to learn the game all over again because things that people didn't take as seriously before, like Punishers or especially Hydras and Spirals and things like that, are really dangerous now. We got taken out there, and I'm noticing now that I'm in Expert League that a lot of my opponents have better robots and weapons than I do because I'm brand new to Expert League, so I still have some level 8 and level 9 things. I have only level 10 Terrans right now, and most of my opponents have level 10 or more everything because they're in a higher part of Expert League. But the matchmaking system just says, okay, Expert League, let's put them with other Expert League. And that makes it kind of difficult, but it's a good challenge for me because I have to learn to fight opponents who are tougher than me. So as time goes on and I get better upgraded equipment, I think I will have a better chance because I'll already know how to fight against them and do well. And then when we're on equal terms, I think it'll be really good. Oh, Trident Fury. And wow. Wow, that's amazing. Those are really strong. Okay. Now, one thing I've found is that the fusion is starting to get better, but I think once the dash robots come around, this thing is pretty much going to be replaced in terms of close range combat. So I think if I do use it, if I do use it, I think I'm going to use it for either Molots or Columbus or, something longer range. And then one day when the dash bots come out, whenever they come out, I will probably replace this in more of a close range setup for a dash robot. Probably the Hayachi, if I can get one. That's what I'm really focusing on, is getting a Hayachi. I also like the Bulgasari. The Cameo not as much, but yeah, Hayachi and Bulgasari are the two I'm really focusing on. But the Fusion for right now is doing pretty well. I just need to keep upgrading it some more. It looks like we're not going to win this one. Recently I have not won very much, mainly due to being in a new league with a lot of players who are a lot tougher than me, a lot stronger than me. They have better weapons, better robots. So it's still a learning curve for me. I will definitely have wins in the future, but right now my win percentage is like in the mid to low 30%, because I'm still learning how to fight these guys who are just so powerful. And eventually I'll get to be as powerful as them, and then we'll have some more equal games. And I know some people are like, well, why don't you just drop, go back to Diamond League. I really don't like dropping leagues because, I feel like they put me here for a reason. I was put into Diamond because I was good as a Diamond player, and then I made it to Expert because I showed that I was good enough to move up. So instead of trying to rush things or, spend real money for upgrades or that sort of thing, I think I'm just going to wait it out. And even if it does mean I lose a lot, at least I'll learn a lot in the process as I'm upgrading. So that's really my focus right now, is just learning as much as I can about this new league and improving, so that by the time I'm on equal terms with these guys, I will already know the ins and outs of how they play, and so I'll have the advantage in terms of how to beat them. But for right now, it's really tough because they have some really, really strong weapons. We've almost lost this game already. We're definitely going to lose this one. But yeah, I am out. I've found that in Expert League, I'm actually really, really good in Beacon Rush, but really bad in Domination mode because it's just a different aspect. With Beacon Rush, you can bring, your strongest close range weapons, and that's all you really need. It's just controlling beacons. But with Domination, you start at one point and you have to make it across the map to get to that next beacon, and that makes it a lot more difficult. So I'm still really good with Beacon Rush, but Domination in Expert League is proving to be pretty difficult. Yeah, we have a lot of different weapon setups here. One thing, I will go back and switch back to this guy with the Patent Gecko here. The Patent Gecko, he's using it more as a camper setup, but I have learned from using it that it's really become more of a mid-range, or even sometimes kind of a mid to close range setup, because of how much stronger the geckos have become. They're really, really good. They're like a Molot or Punisher equivalent now at this point, depending on how well upgraded they are. So I actually use it more actively than I did before. So it's more like how I would use a Molot with, a Patent with Punishers than with Molots like before. It can be used really close up. I really like how the gecko is strengthened, because the gecko is worth it costs 750 gold, and before it was so weak. It really didn't do much of anything, and it was not in any way worth the gold. but now that it's so strong, it's definitely worth it, and almost a bit of a bargain in how much damage it can do when you have them in groups of 3 on a Leo, or 4 like this. And there we go, the defeat. We have lost that game, which was kind of inevitable. I mean, they were really good, and yeah, 403,000 damage, not great. I've been playing a lot more in Beacon Rush just to earn points for my clan, because I get more damage that way and I get more wins that way. So I do that, but I do find that it makes it a bit more difficult in domination mode to really do well right now, because I'm in a new league and I'm still learning. But yeah, eventually I will get better and we will have some great domination mode games in Expert League, but it'll take some time for me to get used to it. But stay tuned, and I will have a Beacon Rush game up for you soon, and I can promise that game will be a lot more exciting and I'll probably do better. So, but thanks again everyone for joining me for my first live commentary game. I'm just so excited that I get to do this now, and definitely stay tuned for more. I will definitely be doing more of these in the future. Thanks again, guys. P25 Hailfire, signing off. See you next time.